Welcome back to another Ark official PvE video. Today we're in Gen 2. I'll be completing Survive the Ark on Alpha difficulty, and yes, it is very difficult. But here's how I did it. I tried to do this mission solo. I died at wave 8 every time doing the same exact strategy as in this video. My tribemate offered to help and you'll see him in the video. In wave 6 a dino spawned on top of him, he got stuck and he died. I managed to complete the rest solo, even wave 8 where I died every time. In this entire video I used the same exact strategy as I did in my solo runs, so it's basically a strategy that you can solo. On the screen you can see all the things that you need. You need at least 500 health. My character has 590 health because I'm level 160, but you can do it with 500 health as well. Optional is the tech shoulder cannon. This gives you +5 armor, and any armor in this mission is more than welcome.
Bit ironic to have to fight for control of the ship's pacification systems.
When you spawn in, you want to grab the spear and go to a corner of the map. This way your back will be against the wall and all the dinosaurs will come towards you. Make sure you pop your Lesser's Chowder, Focal Chili, Lesser Antidote and your beer. I instantly got hit by a wyvern, and wyverns are the main reason why you want to be in the corner. Because they don't know what to do, they get stuck a little bit and you can easily kill them. Keep your health up by your med brews. When there's not a lot of enemies left, you have time to switch out your gear to a new set. For wave 2, you'll be needing the exo helmet because of all the wyverns that come by. The wyvern is a poison wyvern, and that's why you want the exo helmet for the poison. I already located the tech claws because you'll be needing the tech claws for the next round. Make sure the timer of your beer is all the way down that you can pop it in the beginning of the round again. Purchase the tech claws and go to a dummy. At the dummy you'll be getting the buff from the tech claws because you can keep hitting the dummy. And you'll see that my attack speed goes way up.
This bunch looks pretty sandy, mate.
As soon as the wave starts, I check if all my buffs are on, I pop the Lesser Antidote and the beer, and we just start hitting away. When you're on fire, you want to make sure you use your cold tech canteen. That gets rid of the fire. I got 2 wyverns on me right now, so I go into the corner where I can easily kill the wyverns. As you can see, they get stuck and I can easily kill them. At every round you want to keep 1 dinosaur alive. We didn't really do it well and we left the poison wyvern alive, which is not the greatest dino to keep alive. You're better off leaving a jerboa or something alive. But using the jump pads you can just lure it all over the field and you won't have to worry about him. Now it's time to grab new gear for the next round. And for the next round you can just use your flag. You don't need the exo helmet. We keep the wyvern alive until I can pop my bear again. While my tribemate is jumping on the jumping pads and keeping the wyvern busy, he also switches his gear out to fresh gear. My timer is up, so we kill the wyvern and we start a new wave. I go to the training dummy to build up the buff and wait till the next wave starts. As soon as it starts, I make sure all my buffs are active. The bear, the antidote, the Lazarus chowder and the focal chili. If you see your torpor building up, make sure you pop a couple of stimulant to get the torpor down again, because there's frogs in this round and they build up your torpor. When you only have a couple dinosaurs left again, you switch to your fresh gear for the next round. And for the next round you will be needing the exo helmet again for the poison damage. Once the timer hits 20 seconds on your bear, you can already kill the last dino. So for wave 4 we're using the tech claws again and a full flex suit. As soon as the wave starts, I make sure all my buffs are active again and we start the next wave. The reason why you're wearing an exo helmet is for the basilisks that shoot poison. The acid that the reapers drop will damage you, but you can easily get your health back up with your med brews. Alright, we got a couple of dinosaurs up again, so it's time to switch our gear. And from this wave you can keep on using your flag. There's no need for exo helmets in the further rounds. It's only wave 2 and wave 4. Wave 5 I'll be purchasing the tech sword. That's why I'm already standing here. The reason why we're waiting is because my bear buff, my bear timer is still at 80 seconds, so we gotta get that down to at least 20 for us to start the next round. Make sure the wave is over before you buy the new gun or sword or whatever you want to buy. Otherwise it takes off one wave already. Because you can only use each weapon for 3 waves. As soon as the wave starts, I make sure all my buffs are active and we just start swinging away. There's two bosses this round, two mini bosses, which is the Blood Wyvern and the Titanosaur. My tribemate managed to kill the Titanosaur, but if you do it with a sword, you can just keep running at it and keep swinging. It bounces you back, you run at it, you swing, it bounces you back, you run at it, you swing, and you just continue until it's dead. We only got a couple of dinos up again. So it's time to switch out to our new gear. And make sure that the timer of my beer is down again.
Don't go extinct.
When the next wave starts, make sure all your buffs are active again. Lesser's Chowder, Focal Chili, Lesser Antidote, and your beer. In this wave you get stunned quite a lot of times, but you can just pop your med brews once that happens. Wait until the stun is over and start swinging again. This is the wave where I lost my tribemate because he got stuck in a dinosaur that spawned on top of him. Really unfortunate. But I decided to just keep going, and you know what? Maybe I'd make it. And I did. So it was a good thing I kept going. The scouts are the ones that stun you. I keep one dino alive, but it's the one that follows me around pretty quickly, so I use the jumping pads to lure it all over the field until my beer timer is down and we can start the next wave. In between jumping pads, I make sure I got my new flex set equipped. You really gotta make use of the jumping pads, especially since your movement speed is very low. My beer timer is down, so I kill the last dino. And I go back into my corner.
Don't let him plow you under. Who's up for a bit of exploring?
When the wave starts, I make sure all the buffs are active again. Wave 7 is pretty easy. You just gotta swing away with the sword. And sometimes the wyverns do fly a bit high, but you can use the tech sword to fly up and then hit it, as you can see right here. And then you just kill everything there is. The UDs are sometimes a bit annoying, but you can just run behind them and kill them from behind, which is easier so they don't knock you back. It's easiest to keep the penguins alive at the end because they're super slow and you have way more than enough time to transfer between your gear. For the next wave, we're gonna have to buy the tech sword, which is why I'm standing at the tech sword. You want the wave to end before you buy the tech sword, otherwise it takes off a wave durability. Once your beer timer is done, or around 20 seconds, you can kill the penguins and start a new wave. I buy the tech sword and I go back into the corner. This wave I was really scared of because my tribemate died, so I was solo, and this was the wave I could never get past. But I figured I might as well try it. Make sure all your buffs are active and just start hitting away. You want to kill all the fast dinosaurs first. And then you want to focus on the Void Worm. The Void Worm has a stun attack, which is quite annoying, so I started running this round. I did not want the Mega Shalons to come too close, because they one-tapped me every round I was in. So I just lure the Void Worm and do the heavy attack on the sword to go into the air and kill it. Took me a bit, but I got it done. The best way for the Mega Shalons is to end up on their roof, basically. You tech sword up and you try to land on their roof, but as you can see, sometimes I didn't make it and they did quite a lot of damage on me. But here I got up on the roof, so I killed the first one, switched to the second one, killed the second one, switched to the third one, and I got the third one. Landed on the Magmasaur, so I killed him. And then I put on some old gear that still had durability. But make sure you don't grab your new gear, because you're gonna need that for the last wave. The Seekers were quite annoying, because they're high up in the air, but with the tech sword you can just about reach them. I cut it really close this wave. I ended with 3 seconds left because the Seekers were so annoying to kill. They got really high, and as you can see, there were a couple of moments I couldn't even reach them. But we made it. I take my time to grab a fresh gear set. And I stand at the red up. I kill the first dinosaurs that come in, but once it gets too hectic, I purchase the dragon. The dragon for this round is mainly to kill the Giga and the Arthropleurus. Once you see the Giga, fully focus on the Giga. You don't get to keep the dragon forever, so you want to do this quick. I managed to kill the Giga, but I don't manage to kill all the Arthropleura. Right now I'm going for my first Arthropleura with the sword, and as you can see, it takes off a lot of health. I run away and build up a little bit of health before I go for the second one. And as you can see, that one also takes off a lot of health from me. So it is better to kill those with the dragon. I pick out my last fresh gear set for the last round, and I make sure my bear buff goes all the way down. For the next round we're gonna buy the tech claws, and once the wave starts we buy shadow manes as a distraction. My bear buff is done, so I kill the last dinos and a new wave starts. This is the wave with the zombie dodos and the dodo rex. I buy the tech claws and I run towards the shadow manes. I wait here a tiny bit because I only want to buy the shadow manes once the wave actually starts. I buy the shadow manes and I go towards the training dummy. For this wave your tech canteens are really important. Once you get hit by the fire, you drink something out of your tech canteen and it'll cancel the fire damage. As you can see, my gear broke. I bought a new pair of shadow manes and the dodo rex has spawned. My gear instantly broke. I was half health, so I decided to run. Since your movement speed is low, use the pedals that fly you up in the air. I go towards blue up and I buy a flock of the morphs. These will keep the dodo rex busy while I kill some more zombie dodos. Once the timer hits about 3 minutes, I go towards the Dodo Rex and I start hitting it with tech claws. The Dimorphs make sure that the Dodo Rex keeps on spinning and walking about, which gives me the opportunity to keep hitting it. There's still a couple of zombie dodos, but I kill them with ease. I buy another flock of Dimorphs, and I keep hitting the boss again. As you can see, the boss just keeps spinning and I can just keep on hitting away. And there we go, we defeated the Dodo Rex. Make sure you walk towards the teleport area to exit the mission, otherwise a new wave starts. And if you die during that wave, the mission will not be completed. So exit the mission once you've cleared that wave, and you'll have Alpha Survive the Ark completed. It wouldn't be Ark if a Thyla didn't instantly hit me, but you know, it is what it is. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and it'll help you get your Alpha Survive the Ark done. Don't forget to like, comment, or maybe even subscribe, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Happy arking!